Hello again, my friends, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I've got to say there's been an enormous jump in the channel. I appreciate all of you for being here. That said, let's go ahead and... I wasn't going to cover more DragonAge today, but then I was poking around for what I did want to cover, and... well, of course, this video. Oh my god, this video. But this video isn't what I wanted to cover. This video is just what I was looking at earlier. What I want to cover is how much money you're going to save not buying this game. For those of us who were really excited about it, there was, of course, the whole concept of collector's editions and all that stuff. But of course, on the PlayStation and the Xbox, it's releasing for a base $70, you know, normal price, nothing huge there. However, if you were to choose to buy it for Steam, you would get it at $60, which, I mean, that is kind of nice. You don't have to spend that extra $10, but it kind of makes you wonder where that $10 is going in terms of PlayStation and Xbox. Is that money that's going to PlayStation or Xbox? I don't know. It's a question. However, it is apparently Steam Deck verified. Not that I know that that necessarily matters. Now, if you were to be a fancy spender, you could step up to the Deluxe Edition. And now what does the Deluxe Edition get you? It gets you Rook Cosmetic Armor sets. You can see those here. And Companion Cosmetic Armor sets with 6 weapon cosmetics for Rook and 7 weapon cosmetics for the Companions. And they don't even have all of those pictured here. You have just 2 different images, and I'm gonna be entirely honest, none of these really look very good. Now, this edition with this deluxe content will cost you $90 on the PS5 and $90 on the Xbox, but $80 on the PC. As you see, you get 3 armor sets, 7 weapons, 7 companion armor sets, and 7 companion weapons. I would guess that's 1 per companion. Now, if you're a really big spender and you really love DragonAge, you could have gotten, or maybe you still will get, I don't know. Some people may still choose to do this. The Veilguard Rook's Coffer Edition, which is a GameStop exclusive. And this, you can get it for either PC or Xbox, but it costs you $220. It's a lot of money. For $220, you get the deluxe edition of the game, Rook's card deck, a glass potion flask, which I guess is there with the little stopper, companion litho print, which is not something I'd want to own, a light up lyrium dagger, an enchanted die, a cloth map with a quiver tube, and a thank you letter. A thank you letter. Well, I guess they're thanking you for spending a lot of money. It says, note if you want to buy the game elsewhere, but you still want the physical goodies that come in this edition, you can buy a gameless version from the BioWare gear store. So you can still buy all this stuff. Let's check out how much that would cost. So without the game, it's $150 to get to get this stuff. It's $150 without the game. And honestly, I'm not impressed with the look of this box at all. Or the dagger. The dagger reminds me of something I would have gotten back in the 80s with like my She-Ra playset or something. It does not look good. At least not in my opinion. I'm sure there's someone else who would feel different. Oh, hey, look, it's rechargeable, so at least you don't have to get batteries. The potion bottle's cute. That's the best I got for it. The die is interesting. The playing cards. I have always liked the art they used for their tarot card setup. I do like that stylized kind of blocky thing that they got going on. There is the tube and the map. I'm not impressed by this map. I think this poster's ugly, to be blunt about it. And of course, there is a pre-order bonus, which gets you the Blood Dragon cosmetic armor, which here you see for the Warrior Rook, the Mage Rook, and the Rogue Rook. And that's it. You can spend $220 all the way down to, well, $60 if you buy it on PC. And honestly, it still doesn't seem worth it to me. Just out of sheer curiosity, I want to look at what kind of merchandise they're selling. They've got a $180 Veilguard lace Harding statue, which I won't lie, it's a really nice looking statue. It's well detailed. I don't know that I would spend $180 on it, but they've done what I would say is a good job creating it. Actually, it's very well detailed. You can see all the way down to the seams in the pants. So there seems to be an awful lot of seams in her pants. That just seems a little odd. Seems. That's just a little odd to me. And of course, you have the $150 Rook coffer. $100 for Art of DragonAge the Veilguard, which to some degree is kind of depressing to me because I think some of the art is cool, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to spend that kind of money on this game for any reason, not to buy the game or definitely not to just own the art. Luxurious, oversized, includes 2 lithographic prints. The team behind the fantasy epic DragonAge the Veilguard invites you to experience their creative journey, bringing the world of Thedas to life in this luxurious, oversized art book. It's elegant foil-stamped slipcover and case, gilded pages, hardcover, ribbon bookmarker. Features art from concept to final design, and it's an oversized book. You know, I think the part of this that bothers me the most is the game hasn't released yet. They're assuming it's going to be wildly popular. It feels to me a little bit like what was happening before Concord, where they actually made that stupid controller that I don't think anybody's ever going to buy. I'll be honest, if I see one, I'm buying it just for the amusement. But I don't know that anybody really wants one. And then there's a $45 lithograph, which I don't buy posters very often. But oh my God, look at how terrible these Darkspawn look. Like, what is this? I know I had a few people come into the comments on the last video and saying, well, how do people even get to this? Have you seen the bad guys? They look awful. And I'm like, yeah, they do. But, you know, but at the same time, I hadn't really spent too much time looking closely at them. The Darkspawn used to look actually scary and screwed up. And these just look like they saw Return of the Living Dead too often. And it's not like they took the really cool oil barrel zombie. They just took the zombies from around the ambulance. Shirts, which big whatever there. What is a Fenharel scented candle? What the fuck does that even smell like? Roamer of the Beyond. Burn within sight. Keep away from things that catch on fire. That makes sense. With this scented candle, we have recreated the Dread Wolf spirit in its woody, musky wonder. What? Coconut soy wax is hand poured into a 6-ounce tumbler that is printed with Fenharel's image. Light it up in the evenings and go back to the time when the Roamer of the Beyond was among us. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This candle's kind of making me uncomfortable. This feels like this was meant with those weirdos who like imagine that they're in a relationship with the characters in mind, and that creeps me out just a lot. I don't understand why you need a candle scented, and it's not even like they did a candle for every character. They just did one for Solus specifically, and it doesn't even sound like it smells good. Very good. The scent is sandalwood, myrrh, and oak. Have you ever smelled myrrh? It's not very good. And these look like they're just general DragonAge stuff. So this is gonna be like, that looks nothing like a Mabari. That is ridiculous. I think part of the depressing part is that the Dreadwolf stuff actually looks cool. I have no use for a skate deck, but that art on there is really cool. This DragonAge Dreadwolf camper hat, that's cute. All right, it's a little weird that there's a Varric plushie. A pin set's fine, but a plushie? Okay, the Nug sheet set's kind of cute. Not gonna lie, that's adorable. Some of this just seems like a bit much, though. This candle. I get that the candle's not necessarily directly attached to DragonAge Veilguard, but at the same time, it does feel like it's playing off of the whole, you know, everybody was excited for Dreadwolf. Dreadwolf, I feel like, is what we wanted, and instead we got this. And they can do some amazing art. I won't lie about that. I won't not give them that. It's like whoever is doing this art, like the art for the Dreadwolf stuff, the people who did the Lace Harding statue, that statue is very nice. But at this stage with what DragonAge is going through, it's obviously not going to be worth any of the money that you would put into it, at least not in my opinion. Some people may want to still pick it up because of DragonAge Inquisition. I still don't know who the candle's for. I can't figure that one out. And if you know, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm okay not knowing. Just saying, you don't have to try to let me know. All that said, I am very glad that the whole character creator reveal is probably going to help people save themselves a lot of money in this tight economy. If people still want to play it, I'm not going to argue with them, that it's your money, it's your time. You do what you want with it and don't let me stop you. I don't want to stop you. Okay, I've got to go over this really quick because someone in my comments was like, well, with some of the other body sizes, maybe you can have larger breasts. Look at this. Those are all still... Okay, sorry. Getting back onto the thing from last night. Anyway, I'm trying to wrap this up. I will be streaming tonight on my Horror Errata channel. The links and everything are above my head. We will be playing 7 Days to Die with Sheepsidian and some friends. It's always a good time. There will be no video tomorrow morning. I do take Sundays off, and there might be a stream or something Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. Normally we would be doing Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. However, the DM had to cancel for this week, so it'll be a bit before we're back on that. But we will figure something out. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments. The prices are pretty standard across the board, but they still seem too much for what you're getting. That said, let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever, down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you really liked it, you can feel free to share it around, and I will catch you later.